Hello viewers, once again welcome back to Java Jagran. As part of collection video series, today I am going to talk about the linked list. I will be giving you an introduction of the linked list. So what is the linked list and how to perform the operations on linked list. I am going to talk about that. So let's just start with this. So this is the hierarchy of the linked list, where the linked list you can find it. On the top most, you all know that the iterable interface is there. Iterable interface is extended by the collection interface. Then the collection interface is extended by the so many interfaces on in that the list is there, queue is there. So mainly the linked list is extending one the class that is the abstract sequential list, and it's implementing one interface called DQ. It's also implements so many other interfaces like random, so many Java provided the interface that is the basic one. But the mainly we are concentrating out the only the collection related classes and interfaces. That's why I shown you this hierarchy. So this is the array list where we can found in the collection hierarchy. So now I would like to say some points, some important point that had that is important about the linked list. So wherever you are going, if someone asking you about the linked list, so these are the important point that you must remember, so that you can talk to anyone about the linked list. So let's see what are the important points about the linked list. So actually, linked list it can contain the duplicate element because it's as you know it's a list, one of the implementation of the list type interface. So it's a list type collection, so it can contain a duplicate element. It maintain the insertion order. Uh, Internally, it maintains the linked list data structure. A few people have watched my other video about the vector or linked list, array list. So you people got to know that those both classes like vector and the array list internally maintain the groupable array data structure. But in the case of the linked list, it's totally different from the array list and linked list. From the top view, if you are working, the operations or the methods are almost same because of the all the coming into the one group like a list. But internal structure is totally different of the linked list from compared to array list. So it internally maintain the linked list data structure, and it's the non-synchronized, it's a non-legacy class. Non-legacy in the means in that it's not coming from the Java 1 first release of the Java 1 onwards. It's introduced on the later point of view. So that's why it's called a non-legacy class. It's not a synchronized, it's not a thread safe, because all the methods of the linked list is not declared synchronized. That's why it's not a thread safe, and it can be used as a list, a stack, or queue. So how we can use the like a stack or queue, like there are so many convenience method are provided in the linked list. Using that we can treat it like a link, a stack or queue. If you will using those method, then it will started behaving like a stack or queue also. Java provided a specific class for the stack queue also, but we can use a linked list as a stack also. That is the point of what I want to say, tell to you people. So this is the all. So the next thing what I want to discuss is I am going to show you the some of the important method of the linked list that we have to use in day-to-day life whenever you are working doing the programming with array list. You are using the array list in the project. So on that, what is the important method that we need to use as part of the linked list? So I'm going to talk about that. So let's see what are the important method that we have to use. First, I am going to talk about the what are the method using that we can add an element into the list. So some of the method is there. Using that we can add the data, add the element into the linked list. So for that there is a four method we can use for the adding the element into the linked list. So what are the method? First one is the like add with the object. So if you are using the add with the object, simply linked list, you can create an object of the linked list and you can call the add method. If you will calling the add method by passing the one object, so what it will do, it will just add that element into the last of the list, whatever the list already data is already there. On the last it will add your data, and if it's added successfully it will return a boolean. You people might ask why it's returning boolean, all the other the method would returning a void. So because I will talk on the internals about I will post one internet video about the internal, in that I will talk about that. But as of now you can do that add method is not provided by the linked list, it's coming from the collection interface. So that's why in the collection interface it's declared like that for the other method, because some of the method need the return type whether the element got added or not, for that the clarification. So that's why it's declared the boolean. Other method is that the add with the first argument as an integer, second argument as the object. So what is this? So we can add using this method we can add an element at a specific location. Suppose first method will add always on the last, but we want to add into the second location, third location, fifth location, in middle, anywhere. So on that case we can use the second method, that is called two argument int and object, and this will nothing return, it will whether it's added or not. So the next method is the add first. If you want to add the element into the first, so for that it's provided a method called add first. So it will always go into add into the data into the beginning of the list. So and another method is add last, that will add the data into the last of the list. So uh, the add and the add last is almost working same here, but those add first and add last method is given for, as I talked about the, if you want to make it behave like a stack or queue. So in that case if you want you can use this method called add first or add last, like that. So other thing is that I'm going to next talk about the retrieve method. What are the method that is available using that we can retrieve the data from the linked list. So a single element retrieval we can use a get method with the index. If you will pass the int is with the index. So first method get with the integer parameter, that is, so if you would pass the index, this will return the that index element data. If there the data is available, it will return the index. If the we are suppose 4 data is there, we are passing requesting for the 8th, 9th index, so it will simply return the add index out of bound exception. So this is how the get with single parameter is working. Next is the get first and get last. That is also the same. Get first will return the first element, whatever the first element is available into the list, that will return, and get last will return the last element that is available into the list. So this is the three method available for the retrieve operation. The next subsection I am going to talk about, that one is the delete. So whatever the method available, using that we can delete or remove a data from the linked list. So for the removing there is a lot of method is there. So as you people can see here, the 7 method I'm listed. So these 7 method we can use for the removing the data from the linked list. So first method, let's talk about the each and every method in a detail. So first method is a remove with int parameter. So what it will do, it will simply remove with int parameter. So it will go into the list. Int the sense is that the index. So whatever the index you are passing, it will go into the list. On that index whatever the data is available, simply it will remove that data and return that removed data. So whatever the data it's removing, it will simply return that data, and on that index it will delete the data. So this is the how the remove with int parameter is working. The next method is like remove with the object. So remove with object, how it will work is like, it will go into the list, it will search wherever this object is available, it will start searching from the beginning. Wherever the that object got found, it will simply remove it. If that object if in the list it will not found that object, or anyhow it's not able to remove that, in that case it will return the false. If it's successfully removing the object, it means it will return the true. If it's not able to remove, not able to remove in the sense whether the object is not available in the list, or somehow it's pointing to some other variable, or anyhow main, simply you can remember like that the object is not available into the list. So on that case it will return the false. So this is the how the remove with the object parameter is working. Next one is the remove first. So what it will do, it will simply go and remove the first element whatever available into the list. So it will remove the first element from the list and return that element. The next method is remove first occurrence. So what will happen in this case, whatever the object you are passing here, that will go into the list. It will start searching from the beginning, and wherever it will found that object, it will remove simply that object. If it's that object is available, it's able to remove it, then it will return a true, else it will return a false. So this is how the remove first occurrence is working. Next one is the remove last. Same like a remove first, remove last will remove from the last of the list. So last element from the list it will remove and return the that element. Remove last occurrence will, what it will do, it will start searching from the last. Remove first occurrence will start searching from the beginning of the list, but the remove last occurrence will start searching from the last of the list, and it will, wherever it will found the first occurrence from the last to, it will remove that object and return true. If it's not finding that object, then it will simply remove the false. And the remove without parameter also like same like a remove first only, it will start searching from the beginning, and wherever the first element is found, first element it will sorry, it will not search, because if the first element itself, it will go and remove the data from the list and return that list. So this is how the 7 methods are working for the removing the data from the linked list. The other one is the update the data. We already the some data is there into the list. At some index, we want to just update our data. We don't want to add a new one, or we don't want to remove the existing one. We just want to the update that one existing one. So on that case, what we can do, the method, we can use the method set. What it will do, it's having the two parameter. One is the first parameter is the index, second parameter is the object. So first is the int and second is the object. So first int is the index. So whatever the index you are passing, it will go into the list. From that index, it will return the old object, and the instead of old object, it will set a new object on that index. So this is how the update method will work. Next, some of the method called for the search. If you have to do the search operation, so on that case, this method will be useful. So if you want to know that whether the some data is available in the list or not, so on that case we can use the search methods. So whatever the search method is, three method is available into the linked list for the searching the element. One is the index of, last index of, and content. What index of will do, it will start searching from the beginning, and it will return the, wherever that object is got found, it will simply return the index of that element. If it's not finding the that object, it will return the -1. Same like a last index of will start searching from the last index of, start searching from the beginning, and the last index of will start searching from the last, and wherever the first occurrence of that object will come, it will return the index. If it's not able to find that object, then it simply return the -1. The next is the contents. If you are, whatever the data you are passing, it will start searching from the beginning. If it's got found that data in wherever anywhere in the list, then it will return the true, else it will return the false. So this is all what are the method available into the linked list, that is the important for us, so for the day-to-day use. So let's see, we can have one practical example. So what I am going to do, I am written one program. So on that, I created one student class object. So for adding the work like an element, it having the two property. One is the ID and one is the name. One constructor parameter I constructor for adding the. After that, I provided the setter getter method, and for the printing purpose, so we can easily see the data, I override the to method and the equal method, because you are working on the collection. So if you are using any custom class or any class, the equal method should must be overridden, so that it's work in a smooth manner, else it will not work like its behavior. It will change the behavior, like when we were going for search or for the delete or remove, so on that. So for that, I overridden that method. So now let's start. I'm created one test method. So first I am going to do the add operation. So this is the three method, three element I am going to add at one shot. So see, I'm added the three method, and then after I'm printing the list. So what it will do, if we are passing the list object into the system.out.println, it will simply call the toString method on that add list, and that linked list, and that linked list will print call the to string method for the all the objects. So as I overridden the to string method in the class, so it will printing the details of the object. So this is the first object, this is the second object, and this is the third object. So these all the three objects are there in the list. So next what I'm going to do, I'm going to comment it, let's see, and see. So this is the add with object, so add it. Now I'm going to do the add with index. So what it will do, it will add the data. I'm asking to add the data in the first index. The first index, it means first is the zero, it's a zero index, it's a one index, it's a two index. So it will add a first index, it means it will add the data in middle of the zero index and first index. So first index will become the second index, and the one data will get added into the between this. So now let's run. See, previously the Ram, Syam, and Mohan is there. Now in the middle Sohan got added. So this is how the add with the single parameter is working. So the next what I am going to do is, I'm going to show you the add first and add last method. So what add first and add last will do, see the already data, for the convenience I'm recommending this. So see, previously whatever the data is there, on the first Ram is there, then Syam, then Mohan is there. So yeah, for the your convenience, I'm commenting this one also, so that the data will also come. See, the first element is Ram, Sohan, Syam, and Mohan is there. Now I am calling add first John. So what it did was it's added the John into the beginning. After that I am calling I add last Smith. So it will add the Smith into the last of the list. So it's added the Smith in the last of the list. So this is how the add method will work. All the add method. So next, let's start with the manipulating of the get method. So how the get method will work, I'm commenting this one. Yeah, see, so see, this is the list whatever we have here before calling the starting add. So there is the three element available into the list called Ram, Syam, and Mohan. What I am calling like get of first. So first index, I'm saying the get of first, whatever the data available at the first index, get it. So at the first index the Syam is there. So zero index, first index, second index. So first index Syam, it got returned and it's printed. Now I'm calling get first. Get first data. What is the first data? First data is the Ram, so it's returning the Ram. Now I'm calling get last data. So what it will do, it will return the last data, that is the Mohan. So it's returning the last data. So this is all about the adding the element into the list. So next, you can go through the remove. So for the proper convenience, I'm adding some dummy data 3-4 times into the list, so that we the remove method we can properly we can see it, so how it's working. So first I'm going to call the remove method, remove with the index. So before calling this, it's better to I can print the data so we can easily see what is the different happening. So see, previously the whatever the data available into the list is Ram, Syam, Mohan. Repeat again, Ram, Syam, Mohan, and Ram, Syam, Mohan. Three times Ram, Syam, Mohan, Ram, Syam, Mohan, Ram, Syam, Mohan is available. What I am saying, remove the second index data. So on the second index 0, 1, 2, second index Mohan is there. So what it is, Ram is there on the 0 index, Syam is there on the first index. It from the second index Mohan is got deleted, and Ram, that is available on the third index, will become the second index. So one data got removed from the list. So this is how the remove with one index will work. Now I am saying like that, remove the so Mohan. So what it will do, it will start from the searching from the beginning, wherever it will find the, sorry, Better to not print this one. Yeah, we print this one for the convenience, and after calling that method I will print it. So see, Ram, Syam, Syam, and the Mohan, Ram, Syam. That is the data available. What I am saying, remove the Mohan wherever the exist first index. So what it will do, it will wherever the first occurrence of the Mohan will be there. Sorry, Mohan will be there. It will remove. So first in occurrence where is there? So see here the first occurrence of Mohan is there. So what happened? The Syam is there, but Mohan got removed. The Ram come into the place of the Mohan. So what happened? From the list Mohan got removed. So this is the how it's work like remove with the object. Now next I am going to do like remove first. So how it will do is not required this all data. I'm commenting for now. Yeah, sorry, I forgot to print. Yeah, after removing we can print the data. See, before removing the data is like Ram, Syam, Mohan. What I am saying, just remove the first. So what it did, first data Ram is got removed. Now, what I am saying like remove the first occurrence of Syam. So where the first occurrence of Syam is there at the first index. So what it will do, it will remove the Syam from the first occurrence. So it's got removed of the first occurrence. So this is the first remove first occurrence. Now I'm going to say like remove last. So what it will do, it will just remove the last element. So what is the last element? Last element is the Mohan. So Mohan will got removed. So Mohan got removed. After that, what I am saying is just remove the last occurrence of the Syam. Last occurrence of the Syam is the same middle one. So only one is there. That's why it's removing this one. After that, we can call like simply remove method. So what it will remove method will do, it will remove the first element from the list. So first element the Ram, that is got removed. So this is how the remove method will work into the case of linked list. Next, the some of the search method is there. Sorry, before the search we can see like set method. So what I am saying to it, like whatever the data already existed on that list, on the second index set the this data. So let's see what happened. Previously Ram is there, Syam is there, Mohan is there. Now what I'm saying, on the second index add this data. So 0, 1, 2 at the second index, it's adding the, it's removing the, instead of previous one, it's override the previous one with the new data. So it got overridden. So this is how the set method will work. After that, now let's come to the search method. So I can show you at one shot all the search method. See, so what happening is, whatever the data available into this list is Ram, Syam, Mohan. So this is all the data is available. So what I am saying, a list the index of Ram, wherever the Ram is available, that's return me. So it's find at the 0 index. It means on the first index first element is the Ram. Same like last index of Ram, so that is also on the 0 index because there is no Ram available, only one Ram is available. That's why it's returning the same one. Now it will, I am searching for the if the list contains the Syam, so it's returning true. Yes, the list is containing the Syam. So this is the all how to do the operation into the list. So this is all about the linked list. So as of now, that's all. So that's all for the as of now. If you like my video, keep subscribe it, keep like, and share the video with the others so others can also get the benefit. Thank you for